seminar here. We have a slot, Couch and I, like there's some really awesome big names that are out there, so when they asked us to do it, we were humbled. So, like I said, people had to sign up a little early, it sold out, so this is the mat over here, so it starts at noon. They only gave me an hour, but I'm gonna run over, of course. I'm gonna try to show as much good stuff as I can, so, yeah, let's go. Okay, so I guess I do need to kind of put this on. Can everybody hear all right? Man, fuck this thing. Okay, guys, so just to get warmed up here, here's what we're gonna do. Spider guard grips, okay? I want you to keep them tight, okay? You can go hands on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna strip through the middle, okay? So through the middle, I'm going to bump Couch's butt and pull him with this side, and we're gonna lift. So spider guard, pull, lift, and we're gonna go into what I call langy hook, short hook, I don't know with you guys, but all you're doing is going through the middle, pulling, lifting, kicking the butt, grabbing the ankle. So don't let go. Just grab, and now your foot is just gonna come inside and short hook. Your toes are gonna go underneath the belt, and we're gonna come here and lift. Don't let go of this, okay? I need you to have their leg pinched here, okay? That's all I want you to do, okay? Strip to the middle, okay? And get into this position. Everybody got it? We'll do that warm up, do both sides, easy as. All right, let's go. Oop. Strip, okay. Now bump the butt. Oop. Pull on, there you go. Now this is gonna come in, short hook. Easy as. Keep this punch. That's good, good, good. Okay, grips, strip. Okay, bump the butt, so I want you to bump and pull. Okay, but don't let go of this. Okay, now short hook. So you're gonna get in here. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, thank you. You're professional. Okay, that's it.
Hey guys, real quick here. Okay, so in the bicep, I'm gonna strip, lift, kick the butt. Okay, lift with this, kick the butt, or take your foot and hook and bring it. So I'm pulling his hips up and over me. Don't let go of the sleeve. So here, I'm grabbing the ankle with my bicep. I'm pinching here. Don't let go of the sleeve, okay? So then this comes in here. So all you're doing is stripping through the middle, pulling them over, grabbing, and now this foot is going here and in here. Okay, now I can lift him up in the air, or we can take them over easily so we can attack the foot, etc., okay? All right, let's go. Strip it to the middle. You can lift it down. Try to get your toes up on the belt as much as you can. Keep this good. Easy. Thank you, sir. Okay, so lift. Now. Bump. Out. Perfect. Keep this pending. Good. Out. Put them over. No more. So anything ankle wise, this is no good, especially on the ankles.
Right.
Here's the difference.
You got to commit that.
Okay, so you do no hands.
Oh, yeah.
So the closer I get to the wrestle up. All right, guys, a couple more, then we'll get going, all right? Well, we'll do that in a second.
Okay.
Just make sure that you keep this. Finish this.
Is this right?
Looks good to me.
How's that trend?
Professional.
She's a beast.
She's professional. Straight to the middle, then you're gonna bump his butt. That's it. But make sure you close this.
Happy for you.
Out. Okay, guys, so from the position here, it's really important to close this off and keep this, because if I don't, okay, and I'm here and I strip through the middle, okay, if I don't keep this closed off, Jacob can step back, okay, and he can start to fight and push down, and now, as he backs up, go ahead, it's gonna lift my back off the ground, okay? This is when you get this thrown by, popped off, and this is when you get past, okay? So, I don't have to do this. I don't have to lift. You don't have to get into spider guard and go back and forth. That's kind of a really old school thing. As soon as I touch here, okay, I can immediately strip and come into this position. Here, I want you guys to squeeze this tight, okay? What we're gonna do is I'm going to insert this here, okay? I'm going to lift in this direction, and we're going to pull, okay, Jacob this way. He's gonna fall down. So guys, look, I'm pinching with my elbow here. Before we do any ankle lock stuff at all, I want you to John Jones elbow. You'll still have this. So big elbow like this on the top of the foot. So it's here, I'm gonna pinch it down. So your elbow is gonna go to your hip, okay? So now I'm gonna put all my weight down on this, and I can finish with no hands, okay? So you guys can even start from here. Ankle lock position, John Jones elbow, squeeze it down, and now it's gonna be like a toe hold, okay? For ankle lock, something you need to understand, the breaking mechanics. I need to get under these two balls of bone, okay? So, guys, we want to separate the foot from these two balls. Once I pull this out, okay, that's what we're doing with the elbow. This is pointing down and going in this motion now, okay? So I'm separating the tendons in the foot from this. Now we can attack this part of the foot. Before, you're up here doing an ankle lock, you're trying to break the bones that are up here. I'm not saying that can't happen, but this is why some people are able to eat your ankle locks, okay? Once you have this closed off and down, their hips come up in the air. That's when you know you're gonna get the tap. So I can come, foot in, foot here. I can finish this here, okay? So you're gonna knock them over, you're gonna have the sleeve. Okay, one more time. Okay, so we're here, strip through the middle. Okay, guys, I'm going to lift. I'm gonna push with my shin in this direction and dump Jacob over. I'm already squeezing here, okay? So from here, guys, I just want you, with no hands, to turn to the outside and try to finish this ankle lock. Take your elbow and pull it in tight. And then, you good? You do one back. Okay? One more time. Strip to the middle. Okay, bumps me here. Close this off tight. Okay, he's gonna knock me down. Close the elbow. Okay, all the way back. All the weight's on my foot. It's separating tap. Damn, he's showing off now. Okay, all right. Everybody got it? If you're struggling with this, okay, just for this, take this and put it on the outside if you need to. If this is hindering you from finishing, just put it on the outside. You can take your hand and come underneath to lift this up. So look, this is the motion I'm doing. Okay, here. Now I just put it down. Here, we can finish with no hands here, okay? Everybody got it? Then we're gonna get into finishing the straight ankle lock and get into the breaking mechanics of this, okay? Easy as? All right, let's go. So, close the elbow. Okay, and go hips forward. Let me show you, you almost. So, I'm here, okay? I'm gonna close this elbow. I'm gonna get here, okay? So close this down. So then when we switch it to ankle lock, okay, already it's very tough, right? By just closing this down. Okay, so close this. Thank you. Bumper. Good.
Here?
All the way back.
So I don't have to do anything. I just
You can let
look?
go of that.
I can let go of this hand? Are you worried about this top foot?
I would just come over the top and put it here. We're going to do that in a minute. Okay.
I was like,
You're just tapping over no hands right now.
yeah.
So when we lace this up in the head, then if you positionally understand closing the elbow down, okay, before we even get here, this is already bad.
Yeah.
So when this is going to come over in a second, it's going to be really, it's really bad, right? So everyone's always telling you can't come below the knee, so I only become below the knee. So now it's me versus just this. There's a lot you can do with this. I can take it out, I can put it in, you can Caltera, much easier, and you can also, listen,
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
switch here.
Yeah.
here, you should be able to attack them before you can go.
Yeah. Okay, I like it, man. Thank you so much.
Close. So that way when we do switch to the ankle lock, just sitting up before we come here to tap. Okay? I want to move on, you'll be down. Okay, so with your ankle locks, guys, I want you at home just to get into the position, okay? Get to where you can move this in and out much easier, okay? So you can start with it on the outside. The reason I don't like it on the outside is because he can re-attack my foot, okay? He can peel it, he can backstep, he can re-ankle lock me. If it's here, I can stretch him away, okay? Also, I'm closing my knee, so it's like reaping without reaping. I'm just closing the knee. You see, it puts a lot of pressure on his knee here, okay? So I'm gonna grab my own gi and make sure that the heel doesn't pop out for like aoki lock, okay? So before we get to grabbing, the drill I want you to do at home is to try to finish with no hands, okay? So do that a few times, get going, close this. We're attacking this part of the foot, okay? So I'm gonna come down. If you're not getting it, take this hand and pry bar this up. Close this down. I'm trying to put my elbow and forearm on my hip here, and now I'm finished. That was time. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the ankle lock part, okay? So we're gonna hook from here. I want you to be able to finish them sitting up. I don't want you to have to go all the way down yet, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. This foot is gonna come inside. My knee is gonna close, okay? So it's like a reap. Everybody understand? Legally, this can be done at white belt, okay? So I want you to grab this tight, come all the way underneath, and I want you to pull until there's no space at all between your bicep, okay, like where your vein is. I want you to pull it all the way tight, okay? So here. Then you're gonna feed to your own gi, and you're going to just drop your elbow. Same motion we just did. Drop the elbow, close the knee, and I want you to push them away. Now let go a little bit. Push them away. As you're pushing them away, I want you to slide back as far as you can until you feel your forearm get hooked on the heel, okay? So I'm here, I use this to push him away. Close the elbow here, okay? Is it that tight?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about this leg right now. Just push them away, close this, push them away and scoot back. Drop the elbow. Drop the elbow. Everybody got it? If you're struggling, come underneath, pry bar this up and pull it down. Then push them away. So everybody got it? Yeah. Okay, so guys, on this one, just start down, okay? You're gonna come here. I want you to go 1, 2. Okay, grab it. Don't go cross collar. The reason I don't want you to go cross collar is same side, I'm free. Cross collar, it pulls my neck down. Now I can only go back this far without making this tight. Same side, I can do this all the way. Okay? So same side collar, grab, elbow down, stretch them away. Scoot them back. Scoot your arm as far down the leg as you can. Close the knee and give them a tap, all right? Good? Everybody got it? Yep. All right, let's go. Scoot yourself back. Push it away and scoot yourself back. A finger. So if I come around and I check, there should be no space. You guys are letting the heel slip out a little bit, okay? So pull this as tight as you can. You see that? Everybody's here. Don't worry about getting way up here, okay? If I want to make this tighter, I don't pull down and do this. I just zip tie from below, okay? You can just make it tighter that way. You don't want to reach over the top, okay? It's an unnecessary step. So from here, take this away. Just grab it like a guillotine and pull it tight, okay? So now when I'm here, when I drop my elbow and I start to push him away, I should already have the feeling of good braking mechanics where I can finish this here, okay? We'll get to breaking it here in a second, but now just scoot them away and drop the elbow. It's good and tight, right? So make sure, guys, there's no space. No finger should be able to get in there, understand? So you might be used to doing it like this. I'm not telling you that's wrong. I'm just telling you, if you pull this tight and switch, now we can use this and my other hand can hand fight, okay? If he's fighting the grips, this can come off now and I can fight it, okay? And we'll get to the finishing here in a second, but just try to scoot them back. This leg can be here or it can be here, it's up to you. Drop the elbow down, take the space away, scoot them back. I'm as far back on his heel as I can be. His foot is bending here in this motion. Don't worry about trying to break up here. We need to attack down here. Everybody understand? So, pull this tight, okay? This is already tight. It's much tighter, right? Pull it tight, then feed it down, okay? Once I'm here, drop the elbow. Bend this and push them in this direction, okay? Everybody got it? All right, let's go. Yeah.
And they said next year they're going to have more space for you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to help as many people as we could. I told them I'd do as many sessions, but hey, we're happy to be here, baby.
Yeah, it was like, and I was like, oh shit, it was actually insane. That underneath switch is absolutely massive. It's great when guys are playing that aggressive knee shit too, like especially when you start.
He's stripped the grip. Guys, you can do this knee, no knee. Okay, Jacob knocks me over. Okay, he's attacking the knee that we just did. Okay, but he feels like he's going to lose it, right? He keeps trying to get it. He keeps trying to send it over, but I'm hand fighting. For some reason, it's just not working. I'm pulling him in. So what he's going to do, being that we're here instead of on the outside, it makes the leg drag much easier, much more simple to get into, really, okay? So coach is going to explain to you how to get into the leg drag from this position, okay?
All right, guys, so just getting into the leg drag here from the ankle lock. When we go to the leg drag, we want to keep our feet and our legs in good position to maintain like a certain distance and control, okay? So when we go, I'm just going to take this hand to the pant, and then I'm going to take my overhook, or the one I was trying to do the straight ankle with, to the pant as well. So I have a 2-on-1 on the ankle, and my feet and my legs are in the same position, okay? So from here, I'm just going to look past the leg, across my body, here with the 2-on-1 grip, keeping the control until I can get it almost into my hip, okay? From here, I'm going to move what would be my bottom hand to the mat to use it to post. And I'm just going to take my langy hook out and drive my knee into his belly. Here. Okay? So from here, I want to try to get him on his on the far hip. So it would be Heath's right hip. I want to try to get him on that hip and pin him there. How I'm going to do that is when I come up, I'm not just driving the knee into his belly button. I'm going to try to drive it across to staple him on the bottom hip. Okay? So here, using this hand, to add a little bit of leverage here, you can go from the elbow to your hand, post it up, and I'm using my pant grip now to pull his foot almost into my back pocket. So I'm not necessarily just lifting his leg up, but I'm like wedging it onto my hip. So now if he tries to move, he can. He's old, okay? So here, I'm coming up, I'm pushing that down, I'm really looking, I want to look to almost lock my arm out, because with the frame you're much stronger than with like a bent arm, okay? So I'm looking to lock that out and come up. Okay, from here I'm going to look to staple him on his bottom hip, and then I want to use this hand now. Once I get the top position, once I have him stapled on his bottom hip here, I'm going to use this hand to either come up to the collar here, or I'm going to look to go to his hip and get my head on the inside to finish the pass. Okay, so one more time. Here, we get in. So, here, I'm going from the ankle lock, 2-on-1, I want to look to pass the leg across my body. Here, I'm keeping a good grip, okay? When you guys go to pass it, you don't want to let the leg come too far away from your body, okay? You want to keep it as close to you as you can. So when I pass it across, I'm not just moving the leg, I'm pulling his leg towards me. Okay, so here, from here, I'm gonna build up to my elbow. I'm keeping my legs in good position. I'm gonna drive my knee across to staple him on his far hip and build up to where I come up into the leg drag. When you guys get into the leg drag, make sure your legs stay tight. Okay, I want to be pinching my knees together so that it'll give me better control of his hips and allow me to finish the pass. Okay, so here, passing the leg across. Now I'm going to use my bottom arm to build up and come into him. Okay, here I want to staple him on his far hip Another thing you guys can do, instead of leaving this knee back here, is use your knee almost to brace against his hip. So I'm using the side of my foot here. If you feel more comfortable, you can put your knee on the mat. But you want to keep a pinch around his hips to maintain the control. Okay? Here, you can go to the hip, the belt, the collar, and we're just going to use this now. Again, I'm keeping my hand locked out on the pant as a frame. So once I come up, I don't let this go because he is really flexible. And you can bring this foot, bring the foot back. Okay. Most will bring the. So here, we want to keep this locked out because now when he tries to move the leg, he can't. And again, we give you a bunch of options, force in the back, all kinds of stuff like that.
You guys got it? Okay, you can just go back and forth. You can just be in the position, going for the ankle lock. Okay, can't get it. If you know that you need to drag, guys, one thing to add is to almost go to this. Okay, so then it's just kind of there. I almost slingshot it out. So I'm pushing, again. Okay, and then as you get more advanced here too, guys, you can leg drag, you can start to come underneath. Okay. Chase the back and do all this fancy stuff later, okay? But we'll get to that.
What are you doing? I just showed a good technique.
Sorry.
I just showed a good technique.
So,
It's not good anymore.
this is Couch's leg drag for the record, okay? So, here, like you said, grab, okay, extend them, okay, just go back and forth. I'm gonna go, punch, come up, okay, and then Jacob's gonna go. Everybody got it? Okay, easy as the whole time we're doing the ankle lock, you're thinking, one step ahead. If I don't get the finish, okay, I'm gonna sweep for two and pass, okay? So, as I'm finishing, I'm thinking, if this doesn't work out, I'm on to the next thing, okay? Everybody got it? Very nice.
1, 2.
Oh, almost. All right, let's go.
It seems like if I try to stand up, you can just throw that leg over already and then just sweep.
Always.
That's a counter. You often use it when they try to stand up. When they try to stand up, that's a counter that you're using. I watch you sweep him over there rather easily back the other direction.
He whispers for me all this stuff to say, and I just pretend I'm making it. That's true. So the double, Jacob's big. So like the double, I would never do that. So I have a good hip. It's big guys, that's what they're going to do. Mine isn't as effective for the big guys because they're just so strong they can pull their legs. For you guys, this works well because you can chase the ball, or you can just extend. Jacob's is better for big guys because it's two hands. They can up, they can just lift it up at any time. I just like the single. So I do a fake back chase. I just come over here and go for 80 minutes. I'm faster than that.
Yes, this is true. We raced one time. I was like, what the fuck, you motherfucker?
All right, guys, so just wrapped up 3 days at the Masters Worlds. It's one of the most amazing experiences. Like I said, we had 10,000 plus competitors. They asked Couch and I to do the seminar. It sold out. They capped it at like it was supposed to be 50, and then we said, let it be as much. They let 175 people in, and then they capped it off. So I feel bad that the people that didn't get in. I wanted to go longer, but they only gave us an hour. So finally, after 2 hours, they kicked us out. But anyway, the booth was amazing. The team did incredible. I think this is the biggest jiu-jitsu thing I've ever been a part of. So 10 years ago, I thought this wasn't possible. So watching it grow and being a part of all of it's just a really humbling experience. So appreciate you guys coming with us on like the vlog, and yeah, let's go.
Hey, congratulations.
We're good. They capped us.
140?
174.
174, that's
Nobody
like,
else
that's
got
almost triple.
nobody else got 100.
60, I think was the max.
I'm proud of you, man.
60.
I sat next to the IBJJF guy,
That's what you say, so.
and I just told him, I said, I really appreciate you for taking the time to let Heath do this. He deserves this, you know. And he said, oh no, man, it's covered. There's no room on the mat anywhere. I said, I know, just like the gym. He said,
He's great.
He loves you, man.
He's one of my favorite people.
He loves you.
So he's part of the reason for so much positive change in jiu-jitsu. Like, he sees the big picture of jiu-jitsu as a whole for a community, not just a race or a group of people.
Sure.
So it's like, he gets it.
No, he's proud of you. He's a great guy, and he's really proud of you. I'm proud of you. I almost cried.
Proud of you.
I almost cried. I swear to God, I watched you out there with all those people. I almost cried.
Guys, gonna give Joe the black belt right now.
I'm not ready.